Hey, ho, ho, Putin's pal has got to go.
My name is Justin Hendricks, and we kicked this thing off on April the 30th with a tweet. And so all the people standing out here today and joining together in about 150 different locations across the country really started with just a single tweet. We had no idea that it would balloon into all of these events taking place across the country. There are 5 ongoing investigations right now. We want an independent commission to be established. We want congressional investigations to be fully resourced. We want the public to have as much information as soon as possible. If collusion's discovered, we want it to be prosecuted.
My name is Mike Son. I represent the Justice League NYC. And I'm up here and I'm about to give y'all a spoken word piece. And the name of this piece is called I Don't Have the Right to Do Nothing. I sat and talked with a legend, and I eagerly listened. He told me how he marched with Dr. King because he believed in his mission. He invested his money and his time to change our people's conditions. And all I could think as I heard this man speak with conviction is, I don't have the right to do nothing. Because Harry Belafonte sacrificed for people like me. So if he decided to do nothing, then where would I be? You see, if he was just content with his celebrity status, there wouldn't be a Justice League or Black Lives Matter, so I don't have the right to do nothing. I know y'all gonna fight with me. Y'all ain't gonna leave me alone. But when my feet get weary and I wanna quit this race, I just think about how Donald Trump lies to our face and say, I don't have the right to do nothing. God bless you. Resist.
Sometimes people publish books and they get lucky in the timing, but I don't think Tim Snyder thinks he's lucky because he wrote a book about tyranny.
One thing about resisting is you got to do the things that you can do the things you're comfortable with, do the things you're good at, do them every day, do them with people you know, do them with people you don't know. Maybe it's a coincidence that he's basically confessing over and over and over again. When you fire the man who is investigating you, you are confessing, right? You are confessing. If these were men of honor, they're not, but if they were men of honor, they would welcome this investigation. They would welcome it. They would not be pleading the fifth. They would be welcoming it. They would be welcoming the opportunity, but they're not. They're not men of honor, which means we have to honor whom? We have to honor the investigators. We have to honor the truth seekers. We have to honor the journalists. It has to come from us.
U.S. Congresswoman Nydia Velasquez from Brooklyn's 7th District.
Yes, indeed, in America, truth matters. So, Russia had a very clear incentive to assist Donald Trump. But Russia underestimated the power of the American people. In our country, no one is above the law. And that is the message we will continue to deliver to the president, to the Republican leadership. We will continue to fight. We will demand transparency. We will demand accountability. And no one will stop the American people from knowing what happened back in November. Thank you, and God bless you.
Congressman Jerry Nadler from New York's Manhattan's 10th District.
We are facing a crisis in our democracy. We have a president who is reckless, dangerous, and destructive. We have a president who has no respect for democratic institutions, no respect for our Constitution, and no respect at all for the truth. Since before Trump took office, we have seen nothing but lies and attempts to hide the facts. Lies about trivia. Did it stop raining when he made his inaugural address? What was the size of the crowd? And lies about important things. Lies about crucial things. Lies about climate change. Lies about democracy. lies about honest conduct of elections, lies about voter suppression. We have seen nothing but lies and attempts to hide the facts, to distract the public and the Congress by blaming for everything those two great scapegoats, fake news and Democrats. We can be certain of one thing. We can be certain he and his cronies will continue to try to obstruct justice. The Republicans have refused. They have refused over and over and over again to stand up for the truth and to try to get the facts. But it came out late yesterday that they've spread the word to all the federal agencies not to answer letters, not to answer oversight requests by any congressional Democrats. This is unprecedented. And let's be clear, Republicans are not just silent on these questions. We have them on record voting over and over again against getting the answers. They are consistently choosing Trump over truth, party over country, going along over democracy, and it is simply unacceptable. They are counting on us to tire out and stop fighting for the facts. But we won't stop pushing, and we will hold them accountable. Our democratic government has lasted for 240 years, and we must make sure it continues to last. We must show them that we will keep the pressure on until we get the answers we need. There is much too much at stake to let this go. Thank you all for what you are doing. All the calls, all the letters, the emails, the rallies, these actions today, all these actions today all over the country. These efforts are making a difference and making it possible for me and my colleagues to keep on going. I am proud to be here with you, proud to be fighting alongside you, and proud to participate in what we will gain, the ultimate vindication of democracy and the destruction of the attempts by this administration to take a democratic government and make it something else. We will not let them do that. Thank you.
We have a musical performance by Nancy Magarill and Susan Huang. They're going to lead you in This Land Is Your Land.
I want you all to sing with us to send a message to Washington that this land is our land. They built a big, stupid, moronic,
racist,
misogynistic,
homophobic wall.
This land was made for you and me. Everybody, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Susan Lerner, who's Executive Director of Common Cause here in New York. Susan.
Thank you much. Now, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm taking a moment to take a photo because you look too fantastic. Okay. We are here because we believe. We actually believe the lines of those songs. This land is our land. And how scandalous is it that in the country that introduced the concept of government of, by, and for the people right now, we are governed by an administration that believes that me, I, and mine comes first. I know that you're here today not just to show your support, but to take action. And so I'm asking you, if you are with me, take out your phone. If you're ready to demand the truth, Take out your phone, get on your browser, go to www.commoncause.org/truth and sign the petition to get to the bottom of this. On Wednesday, Common Cause, allies from around the country, Public Citizen, Move On, and many others are going to take what we hope are hundreds of thousands of signatures gathered at rallies like this across the country today, and we're taking it up the hill. We're taking it to Congress, and we're telling them Americans demand the truth.
It's my pleasure to introduce you to New York City's public advocate, Letitia James.
What do you do when your rights are under attack? You stand up and you fight back. What do you do when your rights are under attack? What do you do when your rights are under attack? This is New York City, and this is democracy. You see my friends on the bus? This is what democracy looks like. I am black. I am white. I am Jewish. I am Latino. I am gay. I am straight. I am transgender. I am Muslim. I am Christian. I'm Jewish. I'm disabled. But the bottom line is, I am America! And we need to be reminded of what's at stake. And that is everything. To all of my friends who are carrying the Trump flags, we are losing our status as world leaders, and we are world leaders. And unfortunately, we have become the laughing stock of this world. The White House has spun a web of deceit, attempting to not only deny its connections to a foreign government, but undermine and destabilize the media as a critical check on its powers. But we know that we are winning. We are winning because as an attorney, I believe in the courts and I believe in justice. And justice is the firmest pillar of our government. And so every time that new details emerge about this government's ties to Putin and to Russia, one of the world's most brutal and dangerous dictators, it's critically important that we come together. At least 6 people in the Trump administration have questionable Russian ties. And every day, the American public learns something new and disturbing. And it fuels the cloud of espionage and collusion and corruption and rumors hanging over 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. But I just spoke to members of Congress, and in 2018, we're taking it back. And we want to know the full nature of the Trump administration's ties to Russia, all the way up to the President of the United States. The future of our nation and the future of the free world demands an independent investigation, free from the kinds of partisan politics bogging down both the House and the Senate. We need to put politics aside. It's all about country. And so we call for an establishment of an independent commission to conduct a fair and nonpartisan investigation and get to the bottom of Trump's Russia connection, so that faith in our electoral system and the office of the presidency can be restored. We demand the truth, and nothing less will do. And so, I thank all of you for coming out, because now is not the time to grow weary. Now is the time to broaden our shoulders. Now is the time to march. Now is the time to raise our voice. Now is the time to demand facts. Now is the time to demand our country back, because democracy depends on it. We, the people, are the resistance. Thank you.
You're in the borough of Manhattan, so it makes sense that you'd hear from the Manhattan Borough President, Gail Brewer. Welcome, Gail.
Good morning. Your signs look great. You look great. You're here at 9 o'clock in the morning to fight Trump. The Justice Department, the committees in Congress, they are all pursuing investigations. When things get this tangled, it is hard to figure out what the hell is going on. Truth, truth, truth is what we need. Truth! We demand that Congress does its job. We demand that the investigations go forward free of interference so we know what happened in the election. And if there were crimes committed, they need to be exposed and the people need to be punished. This is not a country where a king and his family rule without accountability. This is the United States of America, and every public servant, from the council member to your borough president, must follow the law or face the consequences. We insist on that. Thank you very much.
We welcome New York State Assemblywoman Joanne Simon.
You've heard from so many speakers about the importance of standing up for the truth. If there's a theme for today, it seems to me, stop lying. We have to tell our government in Washington to just stop lying. And it is so important that all of you stand up and fight back. That you stand up and fight back with us on every level of government. So, you know, everybody is focused on the federal government, and appropriately so. But I want to just say a few words about how important state government is. The battle will be in the states. We can't rely on the federal government for the kinds of things and the kinds of guidance and leadership on civil rights, on economic justice, on anything anymore. You know, I'm a civil rights lawyer, and I know what they are doing is just gutting every right that we have, just because they can.
Next up, we're going to welcome New York City Councilmember Brad Lander.
Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what respect for truth looks like. Show me what America looks like. So, brothers and sisters, I want to be honest with you. The truth can be hard. The truth is hard. But there is no way through but being honest, but respecting the truth. Now, I'll say this. The truth is hard for all of us. So imagine how hard the truth is if you've committed treason, if you're a traitor to the country that you're supposed to lead, if your campaign was built on a lie, if your reputation is built on a lie, if your presidency is built on a lie, if every day you send your spokespeople out to lie to the American people, the truth is hard. But all we have is our collective insistence that there is no way through for our country, that there is no way through for our planet, that there is no way through for our children, that there is no way through for decency, that there is no way through but through the truth. Thank you all for being out here to demand an independent investigation, to demand honesty and truthfulness in our government.
I want to welcome to the stage, and some of you may think you're in a House of Cards episode right now, but you're not. This is real life. I'm going to welcome Beau Willimon, creator of House of Cards and founder of Action Group Network.
I am proud to be a New Yorker today. Look at this. You know, I write scripts for a living, but I didn't write a script for what I was going to say today, because when you speak truth to power, you don't need a script. The truth is self-evident. You are the truth. The truth is that there are people, thousands around the country right now, and for the rest of the day, who are standing up for what this country was built upon, which is justice, decency, honesty, fairness. And the truth is also that we have a fraudulent con man in the White House who is threatening the foundations of our democracy. I just got off a plane about 2 hours ago. I landed in JFK. And last night, as I was flying from California to here, I was looking out the window occasionally, and I was looking down on the deserts of the West, on the Rockies, the Great Plains over the state of Missouri where I'm from, the Appalachian Mountains, the East Coast. And as I looked down at all these cities and towns and the farmlands where you didn't see many lights at all, I thought to myself, there are 300 million people down there. Liberal, conservative, independent. There are people that vehemently supported Trump. There are people that vehemently don't support him. But he has lied to all 300 million of them. These are dangerous lies. These are the lies that erode a nation of 300 million people and pit them against one another. But we are stronger than that because we are the truth. I want you all to turn in that direction. I want you to see what's etched into the stone of that court building. What it says is the true administration of justice is the firmest pillar of good government. We know that we're not getting the true administration of justice in Washington, D.C. right now. And we're not getting it from the White House. We're not getting it from a GOP-led Congress that is doing everything it can to support and defend the lies of a president that was elected under dubious circumstances. But you know what? Their power comes from us. They work for us. The firmest pillar of good government is all of you. You are that pillar. Many of you who have showed up for the Women's March, the Tax March, the Climate March, the Science March, and now the March for Truth, and every march that we will undertake until we correct the wrongs that have already occurred, prevent the wrongs that may occur, and return our government to being the firmest pillar of good government that we all deserve. Every day, every fight, today and onwards into the future, we march for truth. Thank you.
I want to welcome to the stage Paola Mendoza, one of the leaders of the Women's March.
I was thinking a lot about what I was going to say here today, to talk about truth, because it seems so obvious. It seems so blatantly clear that we, the people, are demanding truth. What more can we say than we want the truth? That we are demanding the truth, and that we will fight every day for that truth. And because it seems so obvious, I want to talk a little bit about how we are going to get to that truth. You see, we hear a lot. People are always asking, how are you not going to burn out? How are you not going to get tired? How are you going to not stop resisting? Because we're almost only in what, month 4 of the resistance? We got 4 years. Or not. So how are we going to survive those 4 years? And this is what I tell people. You see, we cannot organize. We cannot organize out of hate. We cannot organize out of anger. No, we must organize out of love. We must organize out of love for our communities. We must organize out of love for our country. We must organize out of love for the undocumented immigrants. We must organize out of love for the truth. We are coming out today across this country in over 100 cities because we love truth. And let me be very, very clear. It is that love for truth that will make us win in 2018. So when you are tired, when you are angry, when you feel you cannot get up, when you feel you are in the worst episode of House of Cards, dig deep. Dig deep into that infinite well of love. And when you find it, hold tight to it and let that bring you out to the streets. Let that bring you out to the voting polls, and let that organize you and your communities, because that is the only way we will win. Love will win. Thank you.
The next speaker is not a speaker. It's a performance. It's a very special one. We're very pleased today to have some talented musicians that are with us. They're going to take the podium away while I'm doing this. We've got Ana Villafañe, who's right now Gloria Estefan and On Your Feet on Broadway right now. And a gentleman by the name of Javier Munoz, who I think most of you will recognize as the lead in Hamilton.
Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain, seeking a home where he himself is free. Let America be the dream is dreamed. Let it be that great strong land of love, where never kings connive, no time and scheme, that any man be crushed by one above. Oh, let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic greed. But opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air we breathe.
And crown my good with brotherhood, from sea to shining.
There's never been equality for me, nor freedom in this homeland of the free. The free. Who said the free? Not me. Surely not me. The millions on relief today, the millions shut down when we strike, the millions who have nothing for our pay. For all the dreams we've dreamed, and all the songs we've sung, and all the hopes we've held, and all the flags we've hung. The millions who have nothing for our pay, except the dream that's almost dead today. Oh yes, I say it plain, America never was America to me. And yet I swear this oath, America will be
one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love,
America, God shed his grace on thee. Who lives, who
dies? Who tells your story?
Give it up, give it up!
Are you ready?